Hello Capricorn. This is a video for all my Cappies for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this is a timeless reading, although right now we are in quarantine. So even if you watch this video later, this will resonate with you. So what I'm doing is the general energy that's going on right now, some blockages that we need to remove, and kind of like the outcome if you can work on those things. So the overall energy that we have right now is protect nature. And this is the card that is really about having healthy boundaries. You see how the water is divine, and there's these roses, and it's like these mountains are protecting the nature of this water. And to me, this is heavy heart chakra energy, heart chakra, throat chakra, and your base chakra. But this is about a need to kind of be in hermit mode. And it's so funny because I started doing this for my readings where I have 2 to 3 different tarot decks, and I pulled the hermit card twice. We have solitude, which this is the hermit card for this particular deck. And number 9 is like the solo number, right before you get to the 10. This is someone who is in a place of solitude by choice. We're also in quarantine, so this is definitely relevant, but it's about the peace. It's like being your own pillar right now. You see how there's one pillar? It's like being your own pillar right now. Maybe you're reading your Bible, maybe you're reading books, maybe you're educating yourself, but this right now, it's a time to protect your nature, protect your vibration. And you have the Hermit card, and this one right here to me is more like enlightenment, and it's you have 2 9s, so you might be seeing 999. I feel like for you guys, you might be experiencing the end of a cycle, and this Hermit to me doesn't feel sad. It feels like you're reflecting on something, and you're being elevated because of it. And there's a lot of throat chakra energy, so maybe it's boundaries with your throat chakra. This is just a need to kind of go like this and protect your nature vibrationally. So let's see what you're getting rid of. It says, become the true you. Show the world who you really are and what you were born to do. So maybe some of you guys before this quarantine or in general have just been feeling like a hard time being authentic, speaking your truth. A hard time setting boundaries, and this quarantine is really helping you guys go in. Like, you guys are in hermit mode. Some of you guys might be introverts naturally, and this is like the next thing. Like, if you are surrounded by a lot of people, you might be stretched. I'm just feeling like this throat chakra energy because we got this throat chakra card. She's wearing a blue dress. This card is all blue. So you might be having meaningful conversations about things that you're discovering about yourself. But it's interesting. We have the Empress card, and this isn't what you're releasing. You know, I feel like you guys are the Empress, and you guys, the Empress, what a lot of people don't understand is that the Empress is the energy that's fertile. So some of you guys could be pregnant. Unfortunately, you know, I don't feel like this is a loss of a baby, but I feel like this is more so like, the Empress is a combination of the 4 queens: earth, air, fire, and water. She has been on a journey to become all of the 4 queens, all of them, which takes so much. The Queen of Cups has to know how to protect her nature, you know, because she's so emotional. The Queen of Earth has to build her coin and stability for herself. The Queen of Swords has to stand up for herself and go within and learn and educate and gain wisdom. And the Queen of Fire is like that bitch. Like, she's her self-confidence, her worth. She's like, to me, she reminds me of the magician. She's like really the alchemist. And when you put them all together, you become the Empress. So what I feel like is there is a releasing of the traumas that came from your self-worth and your boundaries. You're releasing any inability to be this Empress. And unfortunately, you have 2 3s. So you might be seeing 333, 999, but you have the 3 of Cups in reverse. So this is all about, these are friends, right? So there might have been some friends or people around you that prevent you from being the Empress. because this card says show who you really are. So some of you guys are really waiting to bust out. Like, you might be very creative, because the Empress is very, very creative and in touch with herself. So whatever you've been holding back on, or if you notice with certain people that you just don't quite feel like your authentic self, you're letting it go. And if you're not, and you're holding on to certain people, you're holding yourself back, and you're not going to be into this energy. You're just going to be stuck in this hermit mode, and you might be feeling trapped. But Spirit's saying don't feel trapped. There might be 3 people around you need to let go, or there might be just one person you need to let go. But as soon as you let this go, these people who don't vibe with this Empress energy, you see how she's got these roots coming out of her hair? Because she's grounded in who she knows she is. And she's got this heart chakra that is protecting her. And the yellow light that's emanating from this heart chakra is her solar plexus. That's your personal power. This is someone who knows who they are, and they have a healthy boundary. With these mountains, a healthy boundary for themselves. And the outcome, again, is 5. 5 is always about changes. This is the throat chakra card. A person who can speak their truth because they know their shit. See how she's educating herself in this time? When you know who you are, it's because you took the time to go within. This woman standing behind the pillar of who she is, she knows that she's built a new tower for herself, and so she can speak her truth. And when that happens, you got the 10 of Pentacles. And it's ironic because I have a coin right next to here that I left. This was from Versailles when I went to Paris. When I went to France, I went to the Palace of Versailles, and I got this token. And to me, it's like my lucky token, because I always wanted to go there. And I didn't realize it was sitting right there. But this is a huge pentacle. And this is like the wheel turning in your favor. Technically, this is to me, this is a different tarot deck. So it's kind of like a combination between the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Pentacles. But this is about an end of a cycle. You've been going round and round. And remember how I told you that the Empress has several mini deaths to become each of the 4 queens. Most people in their lifetime might become a queen. The Empress is 4 queens. So Capricorn ain't playing. Capricorn's all about that growth, honey. So this is a visual representation of all the lives that you have shed to become this Empress. This is your destiny, but you cannot step into your destiny if you're around energies that do not serve you. These people could be family, friends, but you have to understand that where you're going is so much greater, and it's going to be, there's a need to separate yourself from energies that do not align, because we got the 7 of Swords. So the outcome is you speaking your truth, walking into your divine destiny, the wheel turning in your favor, finally becoming that Empress, and then the 7 of Swords. And every time I see 7, I always think of wisdom. This is wisdom. You have to know, the Empress knows how to navigate herself out of a situation. The Empress has enough wisdom when she gets a message, an instinct, or she shouldn't be around this energy, to protect herself and go within and get out of that situation. So I want to get, let me get a love message, lighten it up, because this was really heavy from my Cappies. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Too many. Just one. One final oracle card for my Cappies. Ooh, okay, 2, because 2 wanted to come out. So the first one we have is listen to your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. So going within with this hermit mode is all about listening from a place of love. See how the sky is pink? Boundaries with love, being authentic with love, releasing energies, speaking up, but also listening to the divine. You see how the 7, this guy's getting out in the middle, it's like the middle of the night. He's sneaking out because he's listening to his heart. He's listening to his intuition. And this one says practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. So you might be, and even it's like a blue jay. There's a lot of blue energy, right? It's whatever you say to release these energies or to step into this Empress mode, just make sure you're doing everything from a place of love. Everything doesn't have to be so harsh. Things can be loving and light. Let me get one more, because y'all, just one more, please. Okay, y'all want 2? No, that's too many. It's too many. Just one more, please, for my Capricorn. Okay. Believe in the impossible. Yep. Blue moon. Guys, come on. This is throat chakra all day. It's blue all over the place. So if you feel like I can't create a legacy, I can't become the empress, I can't be this boss status and get away from these people or these energies or these toxic cycles. This could also represent toxic cycles. This could be in relationships. This could be, but I think it could be because of the heart chakra energy. But just believe that you can get out of these cycles when you practice compassion. You're listening to the divine and your beliefs. So I feel like right now, with this solitude and this protect nature, you're in the energy of building your belief system in the impossible. And if you can do that, you guys are going to be, I see money coming in. I see love, especially self-love and protection. So Capricorn, this is your reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can, all my information will be below. And stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you guys at the next reading.